Hello everyone and welcome back to more StephenPlays Magic Duels. On the last episode, we had to fight a tiger and some other wildlife. There was a lot of wildlife to take on. Today, how quickly everything can fall apart. Without warning, Kaladesh authorities storm the village. Before you know it, your father lies dead, the village burns, and Baral has framed you for the destruction. His lieutenant advances to take you prisoner. Yeah, I'm gonna say nope. No, I got fire coming from my fingertips. So Baral is a bad dude. He's storming the village, destroying everything, and says, I did it. Kills my father. It's enough to make any pyromancer pissed. Quite pissed. So I'm looking forward to burning this place down. I mean, you know, not this place. I meant the enemies in this place. Because it looks like Baral already did a dynamite job of burning this place down. Match 4. Let's get started. Chandra versus Baral's lieutenant. See, I actually thought that maybe was Chandra in the picture, but of course it doesn't make sense because the lieutenant didn't have red hair. We've got 4 mountains. It's a lot. Pyrocharger, Fire Fiend Elemental, and Flames of the Firebrand. I'm going to draw a new hand. Looks better. So we got 2 mountains. We got the Pyromancer, which I really like having early. We got the Manic Vandal to get rid of artifacts. We can build in. So we got a 2-drop, a 3-drop, a 4-drop. We also have Fire Impulse and Chandra's Ignition, which is a new one. A sorcery for 5. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to each other creature and each opponent. That is a scary card. You have to make sure you double check that. Sorry. For whatever reason, my phone thought that I just said the Hey Siri thing, and it started listening to what I was saying, and it just scared the crap out of me. Sorry about that. I don't know what I said that sounded like that, but that really scared the bejesus out of me. Alright, so Chandra's Ignition. It says target creature you control, so any of the ones you have, deals damage equal to its power to each other creature. That doesn't mean each creature that your opponent controls. It just means each other creature. So this would be a good card to play if you only had one guy. Because otherwise you might wipe out all of your dudes. This is a great hand. There's a 1-drop, a 2-drop, a 3-drop, a 4-drop, and a 5-drop. It's wonderful. I love it. I hope I get land. Keep hand. So we're going to do a mountain. We're going to get the Pyromancer in early, and we can build up into creatures for the first few turns, which is wonderful. And we also have some burn available. The Lieutenant is playing a white deck. Fun. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw in this one and get the Pyromancer in. So from this point forward, we can start burning things and getting rewarded for it by getting those 1/1 red elemental tokens. On his second turn, what is he doing? He's playing... That's a mountain. Can I see the card? There we go. Radiant Fountain. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life, which sucks, but it's just colorless mana. Not a card I'd put in my deck, but you do your thing. Manic Vandal seems like the obvious choice, which is kind of sucky because I really wanted to use it to destroy an artifact. And if he brings in a really good artifact, then that's going to suck because we will have no way of dealing with it. But if we get this in, we can start doing some damage. Ooh, what do? I could hold off a turn. I could definitely do that. And I may want the mana anyway, so I can quickly kill a creature. It's also an option. I think I like to attack quickly, don't get me wrong. Getting a bunch of guys out as fast as I can, bam, bam, bam. I love doing that. But I think in this particular circumstance, I may actually want to hold off. I don't know what's in this guy's deck. He could have an artifact. He could not. I just don't want to kick myself later if he's got an artifact that comes out and I would have benefited from holding on to it. But yeah, I'm going to continue. I'm going to go to the attack step. Go ahead and swing. So I'll go ahead and get 2 damage on him, which takes him back to 20. What are you doing there? Raise the alarm. Put 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens onto the battlefield. Gross. So that sucks. Wow. He totally just did that. That really sucks. Dang, I mean, I could kill off one, but it's just one, it's not two, so I'm gonna let this happen. I do no damage to him, and things go badly for me, so... Wonderful. Okay. Manic Vandal? Fiery Impulse. That really sucks. I did not see that coming at all. It's a good card. Good play. I still have a chance to throw this in for second main, so I at least have a 2/2 blocker. And I may actually want to do that now. That really sucks. Man, that sucks. Okay. Well... maybe I'll wait. I'm so paranoid that he's going to have a good artifact and I'll be able to kill it instantly if I have Manic Vandal. But unfortunately, I've never played this guy, so I have no idea. I'm just going to pass. Try not to overthink this. All he's got right now is a 1/1. He's got 3 mana available. He can play something. I might be able to Fiery Impulse it. He swings for 1. He's going to hit me for 1. That's fine. 1 damage is not a big deal. He's going to go to second main. I want to see what he plays, man. What are you playing? You're playing a Night Guard Patrol. It's a 2/1 first strike with Vigilance. That is something I don't want to fight at all. So that thing is... I'm going to let that come in. But then during his end step, before we switch over to my turn, I'm actually going to Fiery Impulse it so it's gone. The reason I'm doing that is because I want my Fire Fiend Elemental to hit. It's a haste, so it can swing for 3. And I need to make sure there's no one in my way so I can do that. So Fire Fiend Elemental goes in. So I'm also going to be able to get Renowned, which is pretty spectacular as well. So we're going to go ahead and swing for 3. Takes him to 19. I get my Renowned token, which means my Elemental is now a 4/3. Damage there. I become a 4/3. And I think that that was a pretty good turn. Still holding out to see if I'm going to need Manic Vandal for anything. Go to the attack step. There's no one to block him, so he's going to swing for 1. I'll take it. I think I'll live. I gotta be careful of his Raise the Alarms, though. That's a nasty card. Second main, you are playing a Grand Abolisher. 2/2. During your turn, so this is his turn, your opponents, that's me, can't cast spells or activate abilities of artifacts, creatures, or enchantments. Okay. I can't do anything about it for now, so alright. You do you, honey. You do you. You're also playing Oppressive Raise. Enchant creature. Oh god. Enchanted creature can't attack or block unless its controller pays 3. Activated abilities of enchanted creature cost 3 more to activate. That is bad. Wow. Wow. What did I draw? Fiery Impulse. Now keep in mind that was an enchantment that is on me, not an artifact, so I can't get rid of it with Manic Vandal. If I want to attack now, it costs me 3. I have to pay 3 in order to even attack. Makes attacking less exciting, as you may imagine. Chandra's Ignition could be helpful here because I would do 4 damage to each of those creatures and 4 damage to him as an opponent. Which would not be a terrible idea. But what would probably be a better idea, instead of doing that right now, is just doing Fiery Impulse to kill off the Grand Abolisher, and then paying the 3 to swing for 4. That seems like the better play. So we're going to do that instead. That guy's dead. We go to... we're still in main. Going to go to the attack step. And I am going to attack. Confirm attack. This attack formation will cost you 3. Confirm that you want to pay this cost. I do. You think you can slow me down, you son of a gun, by making me pay to attack you. And you know what? I got the money, and I'm going to pay it. 4 damage. Now he's down to 15. I still got this 4/3. He's only got that 1/1. We're going over to his turn. We'll see what happens. Goes to the attack step. Swinging for 1, because that's all we can do. I don't have any blockers. I go to 17. Once again, not concerned about this. Want to see what he's doing during second main. Second main, he decides to play. There it is. There it is. I held out. I was hopeful. And there's an artifact in here. It's a 2/4, and it can pay 1 white to gain vigilance until end of turn. So that's great. That's something we can kill for free just by playing Manic Vandal. That feels fantastic. I feel awesome. I would feel more awesome if I drew a mountain. I did not draw a mountain. That sort of sucks, because I need to get rid of that 2/4, and then I could swing for 4. But I can't swing for 4 because it costs me 3, so I need an extra land. That part sucks a little bit, but Manic Vandal can come in and can destroy a target artifact. Goodbye, that thing. Don't even remember your name, but it's not important because you're already dead. Unfortunately, I can't attack, so I'll have to skip. The good news, I can use the 4/3 as a blocker. The bad news is that means that the 1/1's not going to swing at me. Whether or not that's a good or bad thing, I guess it's debatable. We go to the second main. He's got 5 land. He's going to play another Bladed Sentinel. Well, I wish I had another Manic Vandal, but I guess I don't. Go to my end step. Let's see what you got here. There is the mountain. Well, what do I want to do? Huh. It's going to cost me 3 to swing with the 4/3. Could also do this, but if I do that, I'll kill my Manic Vandal. Not sure if I'm ready to do that yet. Maybe I'll just go to the attack step. I'll go to the attack step and swing with both of my guys. I'll pay the cost and just see what happens. Board position is kind of so-so right now. I don't feel like anyone has a particular advantage or disadvantage. I think I'll just swing with both. It will cost me 3, and I understand that. I'm going to pay it. He blocks the 2/2. Okay. I do 4 damage. He's down to 11. So normally I say things like, you know, the only life that matters is your last one. And that's generally true, but the thing is, when you're fighting someone who's using red, especially mono red, they are out to burn you. They have got stuff in their arsenal that is going to hurt you badly, so you should be very concerned. Having 11 life is... You should start getting to the point where you're like, this might be bad. You know, they could have some stuff to do some serious damage to me. What you got now? Faith's Feathers. Enchant permanent. When Faith's Feathers enters the battlefield, you gain 4 life. Enchanted permanent's activated abilities can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. If enchanted permanent is a creature, it can't attack or block. You really, really hate my guy, don't you? I mean, you really hate that guy. Okay. You finally... You win, man. I don't know what you want out of me, but it's, dang it. So now, not only can I not pay to attack, I can't do, like, anything. He really wanted this guy dead. Man, unfortunately the joke's on him, because I can actually hit for 4 and kill off both of his guys and do 4 damage to him. And then next turn I can bring in another elemental to swing. But I need 9 to do that all in one turn? That's not going to happen. It's too far away. Well, the other thing is if I do this now, I can just do 3 damage. And that's pretty swell. But the problem is, if I do this now, and I end up using this later... Well, I could kill off the guy that's damaged. That's the other thing. Yeah, this is probably the better play. If I'm completely honest, this is actually probably the better play. I'll just go ahead and get this guy in and do this damage. Confirm attack. So that takes him down to 12. I still have Chandra's Ignition. And I'm probably going to want to base it off of the 3/2, which is actually now a 4/3. That's right. Okay, why am I concerned? I don't care. I don't care. I'm good. I'm good. At any point, I can do 4 damage to everything and cause problems, and it will be really spectacular. So I'm going to take 3. I am not concerned. My 4/3 with Faith's Feathers can't even block. Play a card. It is a Silent Arbiter. It's a 1/5. No more than one creature can attack each combat. No more than one creature can block each combat. That was not supposed to be a 1/5. That's a little bad. Because I was thinking, can I get something good here? A Pyre Charger. Huh. It's time to use Ignition. Like, it's definitely time to use Ignition. It just sucks because I can only do 4 damage, so I can't kill off that new 1/5. And that kind of blows. But, you know, whatever. Let's do Chandra's Ignition. Choose a creature you control. It will deal damage equal to its power to each other creature and each opponent. It's going to be this one, because if I do this one, that one's the handicap one. He can't attack, he can't block, he's got problems. This one is the one that I'm going to choose. So, this one deals damage to each other creature. It's going to do 4 damage to everything, which is cool to watch. Now he's down to 8. I can still play Pyre Charger. No more than one creature can attack each combat. No more than one creature can block each combat. So I can only block with 1, or I can only attack with 1, so I should probably just go to the attack step and swing with this guy. He's probably going to block it. If I had to guess, he'll probably block it, because he probably doesn't want to lose half of his health. See how he does. Of course. So I lose nothing out of this. I'm pretty happy with the current state of affairs. It's also urging me to go ahead and play this guy, but I'd rather not. He's a haste guy, and if I can arrange the battle in such a way where I can bring him out and charge him up and do a ton of damage, I'd prefer to do that, so I'm going to hold off. So I got a 4/3 tapped, I have 11, he's got 8. Still anyone's game. Imposing Sovereign, a 2/1 human. Creatures your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. Oh, God. That sucks. That ruins my haste guy. Okay. Well, then. Let's go ahead and get this guy in. He enters tapped, which is fun. I'm not concerned yet. Not concerned, because I think he's going to block. I think he doesn't... I think his whole thing right now is he doesn't want to take 4 damage. That's a lot of damage for him. And I think that's kind of what I'm basing it on. So I'm going to swing for 4. And he did. He blocked it. So these abilities that these cards have is not a big deal to me right now, because he's just not willing to deal with the consequences. He's like, I can't take 8 damage, or 4 damage. So the problem is I'm not actually dealing damage to him. But I'm getting rid of his cards one at a time as he brings them out, and he has no cards in hand. So if he draws like a land this turn, things get bad, and I'll win next turn. So I'm gonna continue. Still not playing my haste guy, because he's a haste guy. Dang it! No attacking. Main, what you got? What you got? What you got? It's a land. It's a land. That's it. It's over. That's what I was hoping for. Pyre Charger goes in. Can activate this ability at any time. He has no cards in hand, so he has nothing that he can do. So I will go ahead and pump him up 6 times, because it makes me happy deep inside. Then I will be swinging for 12 damage. Is that 12 damage? That's 13 damage, actually. 13 damage, go. You're dead. No blockers. Whew, that was a close one. But it feels good. 4 damage there, 2 damage there. Hit you for a final 7. Baral's Lieutenant is down. I think it's the second match in the red line that we've finished the opponent with -5. Got some extra bonuses there. You fight bravely to avenge your father, but the soldiers overwhelm you. During the battle, it appears your mother is also slain. Baral intends to make an example out of you. The authorities lead you back to the city to await execution. Well, things are not going fantastic. It looks like everything's coming to a head next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Get excited. I've really enjoyed the red campaign because it is very fast. It plays very fast. There's a lot of destruction, a lot of burn, and I really enjoy that. I'm really excited to see what happens next time, because it's going to be the toughest battle of all in the red line. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if anything could get much harder than than Liliana's final battle, because that was crazy. But we'll see. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time for more Stephen Plays Magic Duels.